And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Jackson. It's a short one here. And a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's got room. Inside the 10. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now it's Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Jackson now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Rodgers finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Well, for years we thought Seattle was the Pacific Northwest. Not anymore. NFL football has arrived here in Anchorage, and folks in these parts are understandably beyond excited to see just what the future holds. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 60. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start with a give to Henry. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Jets will take over. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Kamara up the middle. Powering forward. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Rodgers going to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he stopped for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. He had to force the field goal.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's Rodgers to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. The Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And now we'll get a late time as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So, the first speed bump that this offense countered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's good for the Jets.
On play action, Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Deebo Samuel, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end in motion right. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They run it again with Kamara. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Rodgers now to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Paul on a give up the middle.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's good for another Jets.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Still fighting for more.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 67 yards.
And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Hall again on second down.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Here's Rodgers. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And all of that was capped off by a Jeremy Ruckert touchdown catch. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw is Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. 2nd and 5.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Rodgers throwing here.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
That's good.
Now Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Rodgers going to throw.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway.